It's a King Today is Memorial Day weekend here in Pacific, California, 12 miles south of San Francisco. Um, just doing a real quick style. Haven't done this in a while. It's just indoors. This one is over here. Yeah, mommy Red Cliff, and then there's over here is actually the sun. One of the sons that I kind of liked, and I have the mom and the son together over here. When they do this, they call it the B, the cross B. So you have if the mom and the dad produces, it's Gen 1, but then when you have the Gen 1 and when you have mom crossing, it becomes B1. So, I don't know, for some reason, I kind of, I can't take a toffee, but I like this, male over here. And the mommy's still doing, we're looking pretty gorgeous. So I don't know if you can see from the screen over here. Let me just take a real quick sip. The best beer of the day is a beer that I am having with all you Medakas over there. Kampai Chin Chin Chayo. The tank over here is just an empty tank over here. I like keeping empty tanks that are running with oxygen, just in case something happens. You have like water that you can trust over here. Just more Red Cliffs. These are the Gen 1s from the Red Cliffs males and the females that I got from Japan. They look okay. Just the random ones I'm keeping over here. Let me see. I don't even know if this camera. I'm using this different app over here called Black Magic. Trying to see that. And this tank over here. By the way, the temperature over here on this tank is set to. It's about like 78. I gotta tell you, all these new boys and girls, they require heat, so they are no longer like traditional medakas that you keep in cooler temperatures during the morning and all that stuff. They're kind of like tropical fish now. They're not coming over here to the front, but there's some. I have one male, I have two females that I like, that I'm hoping to get some eggs from. Alright, let me move over here to the right. Again, an empty tank over here. I like keeping empty tanks that are living. I have the aeration going. What do you call it? Just sponge filter. And I have Ramshorn, and there's life over here, this Infusoria over here. So whenever I need some Infusoria, I just collect from over here. This tank is heated. This tank is not. And the one to the right over here is heated at about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. These over here, they are just a cross that I got from breeding Midnight Frill, Lame, and the Red Cliffs. Home-wise over here, I just call them the metal riffs over here, just to make it simple for me to kind of, I don't know, refer to them as. I like these boys and girls. Downstairs, let me see. Total green water. And the thing about green water is I have a 10-gallon Aqueon and a 10-gallon Aqueon. Same light over here, right? And this tank over here has probably like 20 Red Cliff juvenile Gen 1s over here. And then to the right over here, I have just like my metal riffs. There's probably around 12 over here. I know it's hard to see, but there's about 12 over here. But the thing about green water is it's I love green water. the benefits of green water. You don't want it to make it too green, but when it's like this matcha green tea style color, there's a lot of benefits because you have phytonutrients and all that stuff. So all that's all food for them. So throughout the day, even if you're not home and we're not feeding, they're able to get all the nutrients from the phytoplanktons and all that stuff. But digressing. So 2 tanks, complete 10 gallon, same light, same hours. They're on about 13 hours. Maybe a little bit more fish over here compared to here, but not too many considering the water volume. Same type of feeding. One turns green, the other does not. Still pretty fascinating. But yeah, it really depends on your tank, I guess. Even if they are kept in certain conditions. Let me just take a real quick sip. Alright, what I have over here in these green little containers, it's just methylene blue. So I started collecting eggs because they started producing eggs. So what I do on a daily basis is I have these floating mops over here. And every night I would go to these, the light was not there, and I already did it. But so whatever eggs I see over here, I would pick out and I would throw in these containers. Each of these containers over here I label. So exactly over here it says MH has a date. It's the MH meaning the MEDAKA, what is this? Not the MEDAKA heads, but the I put this wrong. It should have been MR, metal rifts. And this is the date that I started collecting eggs. And I would throw them in this container that contains water, H2O, and methylene blue. The reason why I put methylene blue is methylene blue kills fungus. Fungus grows on eggs. And with too much fungus, the egg basically dies and all that stuff. So that is the reason why I use methylene blue. That is the reason why this is blue. So on each of these over here, I'll put a tag. This one says RC 520. So these are red cliff eggs that I've collected since 520. The one over here, RC 5'9", and I'll just dump in the eggs over here. Let me see if I can zoom in to the eggs. Let me see. Let me try to do 4 times. Yes. So that's what the egg looks like. When you start seeing black dots, those are the eyes, and those are the eggs that are all good. For indoors, this is what I typically do. I do this less and less frequent now just because I like to keep medakas outdoors, but for these specific lineages that I need to keep indoors because they require heat. This is how my setup begins, and oh boy. All right, so enough of me talking. MedakaMetal style. Let me just take a real quick sip. It's just gonna be a short one. Just a bonus episode over here, I guess. Just a quick update on what my indoor situation looks like at the moment. And again, all of this is just me trying to journalize what I am doing personally, so I could look back maybe next year to see what I was doing around this time of the year, and all that stuff. So, right, we'll do it again, hopefully tomorrow. Thank you, domo arigato for tuning in. MedakaMetal is where I can be found on Instagram, DM, and all that stuff. And hopefully the Medaka season is turning pretty fantastic for all you Medaka heads out there. So, alright, real quick sip. Oh yeah, we'll do it again next time. Right, out.